before spring break. And this one is quite a bit more challenging for us because, again, we do have independent parts happening. First violins have their own part, second violins have their own part, violas have their own part, and the cellos have their own part as well. So that makes it challenging. The students really have to know their individual part and not to get distracted by the other parts happening. We need to make sure they're listening to their sections. And then we have different rhythms that are also thrown into this piece. So again, it's a little bit of a longer piece, so they have to have that stamina to make it all the way through the piece. And when we first started playing this piece, some of the students were saying, oh, it kind of sounds like it could be like the tune to a Chinese song, and of course it's called Dinosaur Damage, so we said, well, maybe it's kind of like Godzilla. And then that same day, I saw a commercial for Godzilla, which happened to come out last Friday. If we were here last Thursday, it would have been a nice little, little intro to that movie, but, we're here a week later, and it's so much cooler, so we're glad for that. So this is Dinosaur Damage, or Godzilla, take your pick. From the method book where they're just learning their instruments and they're all playing the same thing when they're adding a little harmony, and then you start getting some chords and just a little more complication to the music. So it's just nice to hear that progression and to hear how they have grown this year. So I'm going to have the returning students for orchestra, or students who have played their instrument in the past before, maybe not with me, but they've played their instrument before. If I could have them raise their hands, please. Raise them high. Okay, so we have 8 students, actually 9, one was absent today, but 9 students who returned from playing previously. And we have 37 students, so that means we have 28 kids who have just started this year. And again, quite an accomplishment to get from just trying to figure out how to hold the instrument and the bow, and to get to this point where they're actually playing music. So let's give them another hand, please.